Bipolar disorder is a psychiatric illness which predominantly affects the mood. Globally, as per WHO figures, there are about 40 million people affected by this illness. And this predominantly affects, like I said, the mood, but it happens in episodes. There are three phases that usually are, when clubbed together, we call it bipolar. The first phase is usually depression. There is another phase called manic episode. And then there are intermittent normal episodes where the person is back to their usual self. So in the depressive episode, there is sadness of mood, there is negative thoughts, lack of drive, lack of interest in previously pleasurable activities, and there is a serious dysfunction in the person's social professional life. In a manic episode, there is an exact reverse that happens. So the mood goes high and there is a lot of energy, there is a lack of need for sleep, lack of need for eating food. People don't realize that they have so much energy within themselves, they think maybe it's normal. And they go into a manic phase, they start behaving very grand and they start having huge thoughts. They don't realize this phase, they realize the depressive phase, but a manic episode they don't realize. And the people around them will notice that they are maybe spending more money than usual, their risk taking has gone very high, and they become very impulsive also. So usually bipolar is confused with mood swings. Sometimes people say that we are having mood swings on a day-to-day basis or in a few days. This is very different than bipolar. Bipolar is an illness which has, this episode goes on for a significant duration and has a significant impact. Treatment of bipolar is relatively easy, but it's difficult at times to come to the practitioner early, and hence people have a loss. Medications are the mainstay of treatment, and predominant in them is the mood stabilizer. Once the medicine is given and the mood becomes stable, people then come to realize what they have gone through, and then they require intensive amount of counseling, and the family also needs a lot of counseling and support in order to understand that this is a biological illness. It requires treatment, it requires a sustained treatment so that the relapse also can be prevented in the future.